where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. Well, we already know how the victim was killed, and that was with the knife. Or at least we can surmise that. And we already know when it died, because he already said so. So, where the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say that the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Wrighto? Can't say I've heard of it. Were we there for one of our previous cases? I'm pretty sure we were there. I guess I should ask him again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Was how it was killed? The time of the crime? 5:15, scary coincidence. Ha! Hold it! 5:15? Now that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Nani? I mean, we just said this. Weren't you listening, Santa? No! Santa was too busy eating. Wait, the lunch lady isn't here anymore. How did you get more food? Remember when Santa said order 3 times? Yeah? Yeah. Santa ordered 3 times. Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place, and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence? I think not. This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0,000,000 numbers. Santa does not like numbers. But you literally just ordered 3. Yes, just 3 is the magic number. Chief Grant, please tell us more about this incident. It's not officially linked to this... This is the wrong voice. Okay, let's press about this. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of the police. What I say goes. Buddy? I can't just say anything I please, Wrighto. You understand? You literally just said you're the chief of the police, so anything goes. Shut up. Try to understand, Wrighto. Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties these 2 murders together. Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and the other at the police department. That can't be a coincidence, I think not. And the knife. What was it doing there? I'd better check this knife out. We literally just checked it. It says nothing. Maybe we need to check the tag again. So we definitely have something related to this. SL92. Maybe it's that one night thing. Note. SL92. Huh. Maybe this is us upside down. SL9 and then 2. That makes sense. In that case, it is probably this one. I've seen something similar like this before. In fact, I've seen something exactly like this before in that one game that did a thing, and then there's that one thing that did, and then so that happened, and then it turns out this person was the killer, and then but in the end we all learned the true meaning of friendship. I just realized that I just pressed that randomly without even checking what a statement we're on. Oopsies. I was too busy thinking about that one game of which thing happens. Alright, let's present this one. Objection! Yeah, this one works. Wait a second. Ah, at last! An honest-to-goodness objection! Instead of just pressing Q all day for every single thing I said. Santa likes pressing Q, though. It brings up the funny dialogue. This knife. It has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? And honest to goodness, what do you mean? From Uggy. This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What is this? 6 minus 7s 12/2? Question mark? Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside? The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But when you turn it around, what do you get? I feel like I've went to this point before. Or at least, like, I mentioned this already. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9! It's the same thing that was written on the knife's tag! Order! Order! Santa is starting to feel full, and that's why Santa said order only 2 times this time. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Wrighto. Wait, was he trying to keep the information from us? Is he like an accomplice or something? I mean, like, pretty much every single time, in every single case, someone at the witness stand is actually the killer or an accomplice. What game this guy is playing? He's obviously playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the detective's room. It was a bad day for the department. We talking about this now? Same day, another detective. Yes, Udgi, loss of words, perpetrator suspect. Arrested him. Alright. Yeah! Oh, excuse me. So let's do this one now. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I already said this. Evidence room. Oh, wait a second, I've heard of that. Evidence room. Did he mention that in his testimony just now? The knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's the connection between the 2 cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Yes, that's right. Someone got stabbed with a knife, and I'm happy about it. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the 2 cases established, we can finally have some leverage. Now we can get Grant to testify about the details. Okay, question on this about now. Is it a knife? Was it stolen? Yes, but undated murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice! Nice! Good show, Worthy! It was a murder weapon. as it happens. I know it's there's literally blood on it, so it's very, very obvious that it is a murder weapon. But good job! Anyways, you're smart. Have a cookie. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, when it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Actually, now that I think about it, since Lana was called Emma a little after the incident happened, and then she mentioned something about a muffler, so maybe she was trying to clue Emma in, and maybe she planted that one knife there herself in her little scarf thing for some kind of hints? Could be. So I guess we can press the button this one now. Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Wrighto. What's your connection? Haven't you been listening? Like, at all? You have very poor listening skills. Almost as poor as your sunburn. Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. Santa has been paying attention at all. Please help Santa. The connection is the place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence bag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the words. I have no idea what's going on with my words today. Was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. Maybe they got killed because they were guarding the evidence room or something, or maybe they just happened to witness the person taking the crime or the knife out. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Stop blinking at me. Why are you blinking? It's just blinking there. Menacingly. You two make a good pair. It took my man 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Dang, your men actually kind of suck. Chief, Colonel, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. He hasn't been announced yet at all. And also there's literally children here present in the courtroom for some reason. Can we get to the information? Unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Okay. Sure. Right up. Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Guess we just press on this again. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah! Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can from him. I say as I save once again. The victim's division, ID number, gender. Gender probably isn't important. ID number, we don't have anything to compare the ID number with, so I'm gonna go with division. Actually, wait a second.
Think.
Maybe we do have something to compare his ID number with. So here's the ID number here. Maybe it is an ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. Even though there's literally children in this room who blab about everything. Number is 5842189. Oh. We got him! Whoa! That's quite long. See, I knew it was the ID numbers. You guys thought it was the victim's apartment, but no, I knew it was the ID number all along. And I didn't change my mind in the middle of it or anything. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. Right. 2? Santa can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? Yes. The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842189. This reminds me of a puzzle. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. No, don't say you think. We know. You think? If you think, you show weakness. Do not show weakness. No capes. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. You literally just second-guessed yourself 3 seconds earlier. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say that ID number of the detective was murdered at the police department. Tells you something? What does it tell you? This one. Witness. Yeah, we're just call him witness now, I guess. Yeah. What is it, Mr. Wright? Why did you pause in the middle of that sentence? I have no idea. I got distracted by that orange dude's purple glasses. You're grinning like a schoolgirl. Our prom night. Are you a schoolgirl? And do you have a prom night coming up? No, it's just I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. Yes, that's right, we own guns, and they're on fire. Ow, I burned my hands. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh ho! Is it yours? Yes, that's right. Do detectives have police IDs? Are detective policemen? Sasha has no idea. The continuity of this game is very spotty sometimes. No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Wrighto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? But wait! That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. Something to do with numbers. It started with 82. Santa has forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right. Again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Objection! Wait a second, Wright. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in police department's room was Bruce Goodman. So the body got moved from the police department detective evidence room to the car. What does our witness think about that? Sharp as attack, Wrighto. Sharp as a tack. Yeah, the fireworks going off in the background will probably date the video. Hold on, I am going to close the door, even though it's literally a million bajillion degrees in my room. I'm going to go and close the door because that's how much I love you guys. I suffer for you. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim, not yours. You can't have him. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yeah, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. Maybe he's a twin. Or a ghost. In the evidence room at the exact time. That's impossible. So what you're saying is the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location? Yeah, which means that the lunch lady's testimony is probably false. Order! 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 That's right, I'm hungry. I said it 3 times. No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about any of this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. No, wait, just... Oh wait, no, wrong voice. Now wait just a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? Oh, it's creepy, dude. It's almost as creepy as sunburned. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. The oversight. The grave error. Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours. What? How? How dare... Yeah, this guy is definitely fishy. In fact, both of them are fishy. The lunch lady and the sunburned dude. We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? I think it was that side character from Rick and Morty. Wait, Excuse me! This is the exact same voice as sunburnt dude. Hold on. What does Mr. Meeseeks sounds like? It's me, Mr. Meeseeks! Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, and then we're at the request of your chief, sir. I've got your report. My ability to read words and pronounce them correctly is on a roll today. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me, said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman, murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right here on the top of the report. Yeah! But why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. Dang, that's savage. He'd seem challenged. See, Emma holds back no punches. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. Actually, it could be that he sent Officer Meekins to Edgeworth, like with the intention that Edgeworth was going to ignore the report. So, which means that he might be in on it too, or maybe he's setting Edgeworth up for the fall. Sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Stop blinking! Stop it. Now such luck this time, Worthy. Or I should say... unworthy. What? Wait, I'm pretty sure your voice just changed a little back there. What? No, you're imagining things. Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright, I don't know. You're the forensics expert. Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until the connection was proven in court. So, in that case, the sunburned dude probably knew that we were going to able to connect it as the defense attorney, because maybe he's like heard of us or something. Maybe we're famous, and then so he used us against Sephiroth to make him take the fall or something. The connection was just proved by Wrighto over here. Good job, Wrighto, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No! Maria. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I mean, we still have the blue monkey. This blue monkey. So, yeah, I don't think we're at the end yet because we still have to poke the blue monkey. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all these rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. Wait, has the trial actually concluded? I mean, we still have no idea. We proved literally nothing to prove a lady's innocence. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time. Really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. It's been pretty, it's gotten pretty close though, several times. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. To be continued.